Hello everybody, welcome to Weigh-In Time. I am Patrick. It is the Sunday weigh-in, so drop your gains, your losses, your tips and your tricks into the comment section below. And of course, drink some water. You need at least 2.5 litres of water every single day. I have lost 12.5 stone and I lost 6.5 stone of that on Slimming World. I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips of what I've learned with my experience on Slimming World and how that works within calorie counting. Tip number 1, speed food and free food. With speed food, you need to have at least a quarter of your plate when you're making every meal, which is speed food, which is either fruit or veg, that kind of thing. As a result, what happens is you're bulking your plate out with low calorie, high density food. So it should, in theory, keep you fuller for longer and more satisfied with every meal. Tip number 2 that I have learned from Slimming World and to calorie counting is healthy extras. The problem with calorie counting is sometimes you're just fixated on the number, staying below that calorie number. However, it's much more important to make sure you're getting the right amount of nutrients and minerals into your body. That's where healthy extras on Slimming World came in, and that's what I've transferred over to calorie counting. Making sure that I'm getting the right amount of dairy and seeds and nuts and that kind of thing to make sure that my macros, which is obviously what calorie counting call healthy extras really, are on top, as well as my calories are on bottom. Hack number 3 is based around sins. Now, there's a lot of controversy with Slimming World calling these sins. However, what it has taught me is that you need, on a calorie deficit or a diet or a fitness plan or whatever it is, you need something to make sure you don't feel like you're depriving yourself of something. And Slimming World really nailed that down. With a minimum of or maximum of 15 sins a day, you were entitled, or you were allowed to have chocolate or sweets or whatever it was, because as soon as you start depriving yourself of something you want, that's when you lose the motivation to carry on. So that's what I've taken onto calorie counting, making sure that I save my calories at the end of the day for some sweets or a sweet treat of my choice, meaning I'm much more likely to stay on plan and much more likely to stay under that calorie deficit because I know that I've got that coming at the end of the day. So that's where sins and calorie counting, very similar, because they're both allowing you to have the treats that you want, even on a fitness and diet plan. Tip number 4, community. Community is king, and that's what Slimming World does incredibly well. You go to groups, there are Facebook groups, you've got the local groups, there's so many ways of connecting with people who are also following Slimming World. There is a lot less in terms of the calorie counting. And that's one of the reasons originally why I started this group, because I wanted to connect to other people who are going through a weight loss journey. So this is why Weigh-In Time exists, and I hope that you'll comment in the comment section below your tips, your tricks, your gains, your losses for people who might be new to any form of new diet plan or lifestyle change or anything like that. Community is very important. There are lots of communities out there which dedicate themselves to calorie counting. So I strongly recommend going on Facebook, Instagram, even Reddit, and finding some of those groups to connect to other people who are doing exactly the same thing as you, or even maybe a friend or a co-worker that might be doing the same thing, and make sure you share your experiences, you share your tips, you share your tricks, and of course you comment down below, obviously, because that's just a must. And my 5th and final tip that I've brought over from Slimming World is the mindset. Slimming World allows you to see food differently, as in, you can still have treats, you can still have, pasta, rice, basically eat whatever you want, as long as you control that calorie amount or that sin or healthy extras. And that's what I brought over. Mindset means that you don't have to starve yourself or deprive yourself of anything. So if you're on a calorie deficit with calorie counting, you don't have to not have something because you've got those calories to play with. And that's what I think is good about Slimming World as well, is that it takes no food off the table or if you forgive the pun. You can literally have any food that you want. So I think that's why Slimming World is good, but it taught me if I'm going to do calorie counting, I can still have chocolate. I can still have things that I want because I know that it's fine for me, just in moderation. There you go. Those are my 5 top tips of how Slimming World has influenced my calorie counting journey. If you've got any more, please drop them into the comment section below. It'd be great to hear from you. And of course, tips, tricks, losses, that kind of stuff. And if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to see when I do a new video. You'll get the notification first. But thank you so much for watching. Whatever time of day you're watching this, have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening. I'll catch you next time on another Weigh In Time. I'll see you soon.